Yo guys, what's up? It'd be Starkiller and be back. It's been a minute. How everyone be doing? I is doing some YouTube stuff before I go to sleep. At least get some stuff done.
He leaves as Norman Osborn approaches, wearing a sharp
You know,
pinstripe suit.
why not?
Are you good?
So, I gotta get some YouTube bots fixed and do all the fun, you know, stuff that comes with that.
Anything.
If this doesn't work,
So, you know,
take me out.
it's always lots of fun. Oh, it's been a minute though. How's everyone been?
I don't have a lot of time left. I want a chance to say goodbye.
Harry says he doesn't have a lot of time left, but you all know, like, you know.
The containment tank.
I'm
Oh, he has a lot of time left. Acid venom.
His hand remains in place.
I will never let you go.
Black tendrils snake from Norman's suit collar to choke Harry. Harry opens his eyes. He's suspended inside the green tank, limbs bound by black tendrils. Shutters close over the glass.
But, I'm so confused. How did Norman get a hold of
Text,
the symbiote?
present day. Miles, a black teen with high-top locks, sits in a classroom. He scoffs at a college application on his laptop. Other students mill in and sit down.
We have a bell for a reason?
An Asian boy wearing a bucket hat, Genki, gives Miles a fist bump. Miles signs "What's up" to Haley, a black girl with a short afro.
Let me fix
skip
one
cinematic
of the settings.
settings, controls, camera, audio,
Vision
subtitle,
impairments for the win, right?
access, shortcut one, excessive motion sense, motor pre, vision pre, game speed, chase assist, simplify puzzles, chase it off, one, on, simplify off, on, dodge slash, enhanced auto, QT, auto heal, slow corner, swing steer, vibration, adaptive trait, invert, repeated but continue, swings, A mode, melee mode, UI hold, touchpad, web shooter, invert, web, air trick, motion sensor, look at web, camera combat, camera follow, look at off, one, on, camera, combat, full, aim, art, target, camera, motion, centered, depth, film grant,
what am I looking for?
book sense, web line, aim sense, swing, narrated, screen reader, narrated ASL, vertical list, 49 of 94, selector, on, to, screen reader enabled, vertical, narrated ASL, settings.
Oh, I know.
Peter, a white man with short brown hair,
Except for the
bursts
part
in.
where you just like burst through the door.
Morning, class. We have a new teacher joining us today.
A sharply dressed black woman looks pointedly at her watch as she leaves.
Hi,
By 5
my
minutes
name's Pete.
late.
Mr. Parker. And we are all very lucky today, because this is physics class, and physics is awesome.
Miles points to his neck. Peter adjusts his collar to conceal his spider suit.
Ever wonder how some insects and
Oh, man.
reptiles can just run right across a pond? 2 words. Surface tension.
I'm not gonna be talking all that much because of you know, the
Okay.
storyline
Miles
stuff.
shoots to his feet
but-
and stiffly leaves the classroom.
You know, for those
Sand flutters in
little
through
bit,
an
I'll be
open window.
more talkative
Surface
during the
tension
gameplay.
is
So
all about cohesion. Now, in equation form, surface tension, gamma, can be
oh, my brain's
calculated
about to
as
explode.
the force exerted parallel to the surface of a liquid,
A student closes the window.
F, divided by the length, L, of the line over which the force acts. Can anybody...
Miles returns.
I need your help. Mr. Morales, is it? Are you sure this isn't something you can handle yourself? I'm sure. Okay, class. Read chapter 4 or 5 or whatever. Miles, I need this job. If the principal comes back and sees I'm gone, I'm gonna get fired.
I know, but you gotta see this.
Peter follows Miles into a stairwell. Together, they vault and swing up the landings using web shot from their wrists. They burst onto the rooftop. Miles points.
Marco, why today?
Huge dust clouds obscure downtown.
I'm so getting fired.
Miles and Peter jog along the rooftop, shedding their clothing and tugging on masks. They now wear form-fitting spider suits. Peter, in blue and red, leaps off the building with a front tuck. Miles, in red and black, performs an aerial.
Hold R2 button, swing.
Make way!
R2 button.
Principal
Hold
Evans
R2
already
button.
hates
Swing.
me for being late this morning.
R2
Bro,
button.
I told you to be on time.
Hold R2 button.
Fine.
Swing.
We'll be back before
Oh
we
man.
know it. Good.
PvP Plus really is a lot of fun though. I can really sit here. There's a whole lot of weird new gameplay
Haven't started.
quirks to that.
Oh,
Just saying.
well, let's get to the city and take care of Marco
Hold
quick then.
R2 button. Swing.
I know how to swing. I'm just not. I'm having fun. Screw up.
Release R2 button.
Hey, MJ.
Cross button.
Whoa, whoa.
Red Z.
You might want to get downtown fast.
Swing it through Brooklyn. Jameson had you on the ground for the bugle?
Still can't believe old Triple J is your new boss.
Really loving the new regime.
You'll whip him into shape in no time. So, what's up with Marco? Been years since our last showdown.
According to witnesses, he was running down Broadway yelling nonsense. They say he seemed angry and paranoid, delusional. He just
Cross button.
exploded.
Red Z.
Man, hopefully we can calm him down.
I've seen people lose control like this.
Cross button. Red Z.
Be careful.
Good thing there are two Spider-Men now.
Good luck.
Thanks, MJ.
Boom.
Might need the new tech we've been cooking up too.
No way. They're untested. Barely prototyped.
But you brought him, right?
And this is the part where I have to unfortunately make a whole lot of beach jokes.
Hold R2 button.
Ah.
Cross button. Swing jump. Hold R2 button.
Make
Cross
way!
button. Swing jump.
Crap, I forgot about that. Whoa, okay. The giant sand castle is back for revenge. Hey, I can fly too. I got my own helicopters. Just saying. Nothing? Whoa!
Look out!
Circle button. Dodge.
Whoa! You okay?
Yeah, but I think we found him.
Definitely found him, and he's not happy. Dude!
Circle button. Dodge.
What? That's Sandman?
Circle button. Dodge.
MJ wasn't kidding. We gotta help him before he hurts someone.
Circle button.
Or
Dodge.
himself. That arm looks dangerous.
Circle button. Dodge.
Maybe he's hungry.
L1 button.
Ah.
L1
The
button.
big guy a snack.
Circle button. Dodge.
What's the plan?
Keep him busy. I got an
Circle
idea.
button. Dodge. Triangle button. Zip to target.
Definitely a bad idea. Whoa!
Crap.
Oh
Peter
crap,
kicks
this is
and
bad.
beds into Sand Marco's nose.
Dude, this is
Marco
why we can't
snaps
have nice
then
things.
crushes
Sand
it.
castles destroying mansions.
Still angry after
Never a
all
good
this?
sign.
You should try yoga.
Uh-oh.
Marco snarls and hurls the unharmed Peter toward an office building.
Wow.
Peter tumbles through a
Whoa.
window.
Ow.
Must be more of a Pilates guy.
Yep. Definitely
Peter
forgot to
dodges the
send
grab.
shovel.
Left
was
stick
your
up
idea?
plus R2
Never
button.
said it was a
Sprint.
good one.
Map 1 of suits
So then
2
change the
black
suit.
and gold suit grid row locked grid black and gold suit grid row 8 I locked iron spider suit new red and blue suit grid row black and gold suit grid Orantia suit grid row apocalyptic suit locked grid saving lives suit Orantia suit grid 25th century suit symbiote suit grid row 1 suit styles Peter plus R2 button sprint
It's supposed to be a normal day.
Whoa.
Physics.
Whoa.
Have awkward
Whoa.
conversations in the
R2
teacher's
button.
He
lounge.
swings past fleeing civilians.
Bad.
Use the stairs, everyone.
He catches a man.
hold R2 button swing
Spider-Man.
Not good.
Sign for this delivery. It's coming in hot.
hold R2
I'm
button
there.
swing
Well, good, cause
Peter tosses
yeah.
him.
Catch.
Got him.
Marco punches
Cool.
Peter. From sand piles nearby, humanoid forms rise up.
Mini Marcos? I wish I could do that.
Peter dusts himself off.
Oh, you're about to
Square
regret
map
that though.
1 of suits 2 suit tech 3 of gadgets 4 of skills 5 of 8 abilities 6 of 8 spider rush verdict spider barrage submenu anti-venom punch horizontal list anti-venom bomb horizontal, anti-venom punch, spider rush, vertical list, 2 of 4, use with L1 button, plus, submenu, anti-venom strike, horizontal list, 2 of, anti-venom strike, spider shock, vertical, submenu, anti-venom blast, horizontal, anti-venom spider whiplash, submenu, anti-venom yank, horizontal, anti-venom yank, vertical, anti-venom punch, vertical, square button, attack.
Boom!
Let Mr. Airstick down, but not before he walked on my suit.
He's
Novice.
not the only one.
Keep up!
Spider-Man just puked out some new friends.
What the? He can do that?
Apparently. Need you now.
Mr. Parker,
Whoa!
Sorry, who's this?
Principal Evans.
Of course.
Ow!
Students have evacuated their classroom. Where are you?
Sand minions pile on.
Not good.
Forgot. Something in my car.
Metal spider arms fling them.
Oh!
Nothing. I'm just. It worked. I mean, I'm just running back right now.
Get back here and supervise your students, or else.
That does not sound good.
Gee, you think? I mean, totally not like the beach guys are gonna get you fired, Peter. Not at all.
Miles? Principal Evans called.
Man, am I getting expelled?
Hey, you're just cutting class. I abandoned students during
Crap.
a citywide emergency.
Yeah, you're screwed.
These are fast. Like, stupid fast.
Marco's
How am I
giant
supposed to
sand
make a
arm punches through a
comeback
wall
with
to
that?
drop Peter. From
Jeez.
its wrist, sand humanoid Marco emerges.
Sandman,
I always hated that name.
I know you're angry at me.
This has nothing to do with you. Leave me alone!
Marco glances at a dripping pipe.
I want to help you. But it's gonna hurt first.
Peter yanks the pipe above Marco. Water pours over them. Marco writhes back into the arm, which retracts from the
Make
building.
way!
Peter
Oh!
leaps after it, but giant Marco spikes him to the ground. Arms rise from sand to ensnare Peter. His head disappears beneath
Oh,
its surface,
come
followed by
on.
his reaching hand. Miles grabs him while swinging past.
Guess he wasn't happy to reconnect.
Yeah, he's not really the nostalgic type.
Oh, wait.
Let me go, or I'll kill you.
Not that you managed to do it yet. Just saying.
Gotta turn it up a notch.
Ow!
He hates water. His shoulder's already
Triangle
wet.
button, zip
Bet
to
he's not a
target.
big fan of electricity then either.
Read my mind.
Nah.
Cool if I borrow some sand?
Boom.
Triangle button, zip to target. Triangle button, zip to target. Triangle button, zip to target.
Felt that all right. We need more water though.
I'll hit him with webs while I get sparky.
I'll keep the water flowing in the meantime.
R1 button, shoot webs. Triangle button, zip to target.
Done. Take your shot.
Great.
Rapidly press,
This is
square
for your
button,
own
strike.
good.
Man, I am like half dead, half asleep, and I can't make any good comeback.
You want more?
I really
Triangle
should
button,
start
zip to target. Triangle button, zip to target.
archiving my streams or something.
Marco grabs
And maybe
Miles.
not being like half sick and half dead. That'd be great. That'd be a great start.
Flings Miles across
Whoa, 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 whoa,
downtown, crashing through a building.
Ow.
Miles shoots a web with each arm to catch himself. The webs stretch as he strains.
You okay?
I'm working on it.
Miles slingshots back toward downtown. Marco throws vehicles at him.
Oh boy, not good.
Thought I lost you there.
Can't get rid of me that easy. Time for Yankee to
Triangle
work
button,
his
zip to
magic.
target.
Yankee, you there? I know, man. But listen, we need a big water source by Wall Street.
Let me check the grid. Stay safe, dude. You too, Mr. Parker.
Triangle button,
Will do.
zip to target.
Wait, what? You know?
Yankee knows all. Plus, we were super weird in class earlier.
Knew I never should have taught at a gifted school.
L1,
Whoa.
Give him today's forecast, Spider-Man.
100% chance of rain.
L1 button.
Got it right when we want him.
Hold, R2 button, plus, pulse button, then release, charge
Marco
jump.
reels and covers his face.
Guys, the water
Okay.
tank on the Matheson building should do the trick.
Probably not good.
10,000 gallons.
Got it. Thanks, Skanky.
Miles sprints up the side of a building as Marco climbs after.
Should have stayed away, spiders.
Yeah, I'm thinking no.
We want him.
Crap.
And he's definitely getting bigger. Keep climbing. We're so close. The water tank.
As they reach the roof, Marco slams them.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh!
Miles falls several stories into a pile of sand. He looks around frantically.
Spider-Man?
The normal-sized
Okay.
Marco emerges from the sand.
Not good.
I wanted to live normal,
Not good at all.
like everyone else.
This isn't the way, Marco.
For a guy like me, there is no other way.
He sinks back down.
Crap! Make way!
This is getting out of hand.
Gee, you think?
Pete, what
This is
happened?
definitely getting out of hand. How am I supposed to make a beach sandcastle when the sandcastle is trying to eat me?
Water tank's our only shot.
Crap! I don't want to be eaten by the gigantic sandcastle of doom. No! Make it go away.
Dodge ranged attacks.
Oh.
L1 button. R1 button. Hold. Pull.
All this destruction from one guy.
Ah!
Where are you, Pete?
Get back here.
No thanks.
Inside.
No.
Guess he's
L2
busy.
buttons. Flag. L2 buttons.
Long
Zip
day
to
if we
point.
don't get that one.
This is a focus bar. Heal by using a full focus bar. Fill your focus bar by attacking and defending.
moving,
Press
Miles.
cross button to continue.
I just wanted a regular life.
You can still have one.
It's too late now.
Great. What now?
Oh man.
L2 button. R2 button. Zip to point.
Hi.
Finishers are devastating attacks that cost at least one full focus bar. Build focus by attacking and dodging enemies. Press cross button to continue.
And boom. Ah.
Why couldn't Marco just make sandcastles instead?
You call
Resume.
this
Quick
ultimate?
settings. Open camera settings. Game control. Gameplay challenge level. Vertical list 1 of 18. Friendly neighborhood 1. Ultimate 5 of settings.
Ma, everything okay? I'm with Pete.
I know. You're on every channel. I'm heading
Triangle button,
downtown to
circle
help
button,
coordinate
finisher.
resources and supplies. He's ganking.
This isn't even that hard.
He is. But I got this meeting with my counselor later, and the principal thinks that I'm
I can
R1
talk
button,
to your
R1
principal,
button.
but
Hold,
New York
pull.
needs you right now.
the coolest mom ever.
And please, be careful.
Triangle
Quiero,
button.
mijo.
Circle button. Finisher.
Like Ma said, can't let New York
Triangle
down.
button. Circle button. Finisher.
Oh, this is what I get for not being that talkative.
Circle button.
And
Finisher. Triangle
being
button.
like
Circle button. Finisher.
complete, well, half dead. With a giant cough. But literally, anytime I try to make a joke, any sort of Spider-Man level, that happens. Oh my god. I blame the fact that I
Triangle
still
button. Web strike.
live,
Triangle
Just write
button.
about
Circle
this
Where-
on my essay.
Finisher.
I live at, and it's like very miserable here. I totally blame
Triangle
that.
button. Circle button. Finisher.
Brainstorm later, Miles.
Triangle
Focus.
button. Circle button. Finisher.
Like, it's really hot here for some reason. I don't know if it's the electronics, like all the tech that I have in my room because of the Twitch streamer stuff, or if it's the thing of, just the people I live with being questionable in their decisions
Spider-Man!
as of the past, like,
Water tank
several
down!
months. I don't know. And I wish I knew what it is. So I'm looking forward to when I move out because that might help that heal.
Triangle button. Zip to target.
Marco hefts the building's roof.
Hey, sorry, what'd I miss? Trying to eat me! Let's give him a drink Think instead!
They break open the water tower, spilling it over Marco. He melts and falls.
Did we do it?
On the street below, the sand swirls into a violent, whirling gust.
Oh no.
Nope.
It races up a building and catches Peter in its whirlwind. It hurls Peter skyward.
Break out the new toys! The suit's last software patch wasn't stable, but here goes nothing!
Press triangle button. Web wings. Web left stick down. Dive down. Web wings controls
web
can
wings?
be inverted in game settings.
They're flying! But we're not out of this yet! Marco's at Pier 4 Beach! What happens
stick
if
down,
he gets all
dive
that
down.
sand? Think he just did! Gonna need you ASAP, Miles! Yeah! I see him all right! I'm right behind you!
Left stick
Miles?
up. Glide up.
Miles!
Web wings controls can be inverted. Left stick down. Dive down. Web wings controls can be inverted in game settings. Left stick up. Glide up.
What did I just get myself
Web wings
into?
controls can be inverted in game settings.
Whoa!
You gotta calm down, Marco! Innocent people are in danger!
You care about them,
Circle button.
but not me. They wouldn't listen to Marco, but they can't ignore Sandman.
Triangle button. Web wings. Triangle button. Zip to target.
Marco towers in the eye of a sandstorm. Peter soars toward him, but is struck by lightning. He tumbles to a destroyed building, chest crackling with electricity. A glowing spot arcs toward him from the sky above.
Miles! One and only.
Miles helps Peter to his feet. They look at Marco as sand minions emerge nearby.
Great.
Any ideas?
Electricity from a nearby antenna arcs through the minions. They each solidify, then shatter.
Yeah. Class is back in session.
Use a full focus bar to either heal or perform a devastating finisher. Press the
Let's
pause
do
button
this.
to continue.
Marco's storm is generating a
Full
lot of
focus bar.
electricity!
Down directional button. Heal.
What
Triangle
happens
button.
to the
Circle
surface
button.
tension of
Finisher.
sand if you turn up the voltage? Oh, you're right. That's when I shot the mini. A+. You absorb enough energy. I'll shoot right at him.
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
Can you handle it?
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
You're done. Bro, how exactly are you
L1
gonna
button.
redirect the
R1
lightning
button.
bolt?
Hold.
Like you
Pull.
said. Gotta break out the
L1
toys.
button. R1 button. Hold. Pull.
Nah.
L1 button. R1 button. Hold. Pull.
Uh-oh.
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
A lot of these guys.
L2
Now or
button.
never,
Plus.
Spider-Man.
R2 button. Zip to
Time to
point.
move.
Triangle button. Web wings. L2 button. Plus. R2 button. Web. Triangle button.
Because we
Web
promised to
wings. L2
protect
button.
this
Plus.
city.
R2 button. Web tunnel. Triangle button. Web wings. Circle button. Dodge. Triangle button. Zip to target.
Peter webs up Marco's eyes, but is struck by lightning.
Oh my god.
He plummets toward the ground. Miles swings him onto a falling tanker truck. Peter recovers. Miles glows with orange bioelectricity as he swings through the storm. Marco swipes at the tanker. Peter dodges just in time. He and Miles land on a chunk of concrete being carried by the storm. Peter unfolds his spider arms.
We good?
Miles touches his back.
We're good.
From the spider arms, a focused beam of electricity strikes Marco. Splitting apart, giant Marco crashes into the river by tour boats. Miles and Peter fall from the concrete chunk and dive into the river nearby. The sandstorm
Yeah, I
dissipates.
don't know if these are edible tomorrow, so I gotta take these away tomorrow. Or later today.
Peter and Miles surface.
I have sand everywhere.
Together, they swim for the shore using a front crawl stroke. On the shore, Marco is trapped in a cell.
Marco, it's gonna be okay.
I haven't been okay for a long time.
If you need help, all you have to do is ask.
He slowly turns to face Peter and Miles and shakes his head with a grimace.
We're gonna need help.
Oh my god, I hate it here.
Come for you.
A helicopter takes off, carrying the glass-walled cell toward the raft prison. Peter glances at Miles.
Okay, for us. That's gonna be my next big thing. Work on getting my YouTube up and everything else and start.
Text, 6 months ago. In a moonlit rainforest, a burly white man wears a black tank top and combat pants. Geometric tattoos run along his left arm and the left side of his partially shaved head. He kneels by a huge leaf spattered with blood. The man touches the blood, then carefully tastes it.
Why would you taste it?
He squints with dark eyes and draws a combat knife.
You grow slow in your old age, Sergei.
He stabs a shadow but comes away holding an empty leather sleeve.
A fate you will not share.
Another man appears behind him wearing fur-lined chest armor. He grabs the tattooed man's wrist, forcing him to drop the knife.
I've been in your shadow for hours, but you sense nothing.
He grabs the tattooed man's throat.
Pathetic.
He squeezes. The tattooed man falls limp. The armored man totters to the side. His right shoulder is padded with a large animal skull, and his lion-imprinted chest armor is lined with fur that expands around his neck like a lion's mane.
I asked for an equal. And this is what you find.
Sir, perhaps a new hunting ground.
Several armored hunters emerge from the shadows. One holds a tablet up to their leader. It shows a holographic New York with bios for Black Cat, Tombstone, Lizard, and more. A smile tugs at the leader's lips.
Light the fires. The great hunt begins.
He turns, and the other hunters follow into the shadows of the rainforest. Before the moonlight, the title appears. Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
Ugh.
In a sunlit downtown New York, sand drifts are piled high in the streets. Miles kneels atop a partially buried city bus, helping civilians out of it. He checks his phone, but the FNSM app is offline.
The app is busted.
He touches his earpiece.
Pete, you seeing this?
Through clogged streets, towering skyscrapers fly past. Lines of cars are trapped between sand piles. Construction equipment works to clear sand and debris.
Hold on a sec, Miles.
Flecks of dust fly past as Peter swings through another part of downtown. His spider arms lift rubble off a subway entrance.
I got it. You're gonna be safe.
Injured civilians exit onto the street. Peter checks his phone.
Yeah, same here. Hey, Genki?
I know. The whole city's telecom network is down.
What's happening to the requests that are coming in?
They'll all get queued, but... Wait. I'm gonna try a workaround.
Work fast.
Peter nods and swings to an overlook. A fire engine sprays a burning building nearby.
Surface tension complete. Rewards
Right before the app went down, I saw a request for help at Liberty and Broadway.
R3
Headed there
button.
now.
Show objective. L2 button. Plus. R2 button. Zip to point.
What a mess! Marco, what got into you? There they are. Hold on.
Peter pulls a civilian from a sand pile.
You okay? I am now. Thank you.
The man stands and nods.
Why not just get a bunch of children to do that?
Chief needs your help.
Wait.
We get to the bottom of this.
Thank you, Captain. Spider-Man, got a minute? Got a call with the precinct up ahead and the line cut out. We gotta get through to set up triage.
On it, Chief.
L1 button. R1 button. Hold. Pull.
That did it.
Mr. Parker? I need your help to get the app back online.
What do you need?
Get to the roof of the building on Worth and Lafayette.
What's the plan?
It's gonna be hours before the telecom network's back up, so we're gonna create our own network.
That's a big job. How long have you been planning this?
Well, dreaming about it since 7th grade, but planning, for the last 2 minutes or so. There should be a launcher around there.
What is all this stuff?
Environmental study by a new startup. The launcher's for high-altitude weather sensors.
And this startup gave us permission?
Yes. I checked with the head guy. Super nice. Seemed excited about helping out Spider-Man.
Triangle button. Launch drone.
Okay. Tell me what to do.
You've still got that 3D printer built into your web shooters, right? I need you to build something real quick.
Got him.
Peter kneels, and his web shooters print a spider-like device.
This looks like a drone. We don't spy on people, Genki.
Oh, no. It's all opt-in. Just New Yorkers sending messages to the app, which gets routed through these drones, which I call Focused Relay Neighborhood Data Spots.
FRND. Did I just make a friend?
You did! 7th grade me was so wholesome.
Okay, now, how do we get this thing airborne?
There's a lot of competing signal traffic, so try to follow the path I marked on your visor. It'll give us a clearer signal.
Collect network data for bonus XP. Cross button. Launch drone. Left stick. Pilot FRND drone.
The friend hovers.
Local network should be online. Let me notify the app users.
Once I
From
get
the
done with,
balcony, a woman types on
once I
her
get
phone.
past this part, then
Reports
we
should start
will
coming in any minute now.
end it,
On the
upload
street
the
below,
video,
burly
all that
man
fun
direct
stuff, and then I'm
bomb
going to
strikes.
bed.
A friend hovers nearby.
I gotta like figure out
We did
how
it.
to actually, you know, get rid of his stupid cough. I feel like it's got something to do with the place where I'm living
Crime
at.
reported.
I
Break
feel like they're
wings.
trying to make me visual or
Crime
something.
report just came in.
Triangle button. Web wings.
Back it up. Let's go.
The truck backs
Oh my
toward
God.
an open bay, which is full of guns.
We got plenty of time. Cops are busy with all this sand stuff. So let's clear this place out. Come on, load them up.
The thieves load rifles
Could also
onto
be
the
all the soda
truck.
I've been drinking
Peter leaps
too.
and
Yeah,
lands
wait, I
nearby.
need to cut down on that
Hold.
too.
Square button. Air launch. Square button. Air attack.
Stealing weapons? Not on my watch!
Stick to the plan.
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
Whose idea was it to have a
Triangle
gun
button.
club
Circle
in the
button.
city?
Finisher.
I think
Triangle
I'm gonna
button.
start a
Circle button.
petition.
Finisher.
Replace all the gun clubs with something better. Like a compliment club. Compliments don't hurt anyone, and they're free.
Left stick. Target
For
select.
example, you take a punch really well. Good job. Hey, I think I'm onto something.
Left stick.
Less
Target
guns,
select.
more compliments.
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher. Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher. Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher. Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
Sorry, no thank you.
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
Spider-Man!
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
Sure.
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
Yeah.
Triangle button. Web strike. Triangle button. Web strike. Triangle button. Web
That was a big crew.
break in.
Taking
Find stop.
advantage while the
Reward.
city's
40.
covered in
Tech parts.
sand.
300. 10
Wish I knew what got
XP.
into Marco. More of them coming. Let's give him a warm welcome. Spidey style.
Peter looks up. Several cars cut through the sandy streets and halt around him. Armed thieves step out and
Oh
advance on
great.
him.
What now?
You're in our way.
Yeah, it's one of my superpowers.
R1 button. Plus. Triangle button. Upshot. Triangle button.
Hey
Web
guys,
strike.
my app is still down.
Left stick. Target select.
No, trying to innovate here. Give me a minute. I'll call you back.
R1 button.
You think
Plus.
he's mad at me?
Triangle button. Up shot.
Stress masquerades as anger
Triangle button.
sometimes.
Circle button.
Just keep
Finisher.
looking for people to help.
No, you sound like you're angry.
I'm not angry, Miles. Just focus.
That's what my mom always says when she's angry.
Come on.
Nah.
You've known me for a long time.
This is why we can't have nice
Triangle
things.
Never
button.
seen me
Up
angry.
And why I'm probably constantly sick.
Rhetorical question.
R1
Like,
button.
seriously.
Plus.
That
Triangle
one
button.
time we
Up
were
shot.
playing a board game at your place and you kept losing.
I wasn't angry at you. I was angry
Left
at the
stick. Target
universe.
select.
Done now, Spider-Man.
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
Nah.
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher. Left stick. Target select. Swipe left. Touchpad swipe left. Open FNSM app.
Okay, the new app is compiling. I figured as long as we're at it, we might as well give it an upgrade.
We don't need anything fancy. We just need to see citizen reports.
Totally. While the patch is updating, we should widen the net. Let's check in with Miles.
Hold. Square button. Switch to Miles.
Yeah.
Over there. She was having trouble breathing.
Miles, you busy?
What do you need?
Get to the roof of that building nearby.
Hold. R2 button. Plus. Cross button. Then release. Charge jump.
So, I don't really know how much of this I'm gonna do.
Yo.
I might do the whole thing with you guys. I don't know.
You doing okay?
Yeah, there's just a
Figure it
lot
out.
going on, and I'm hungry. The vending machine only has those plain low-sodium table crackers.
Oh man. That sucks.
I'll manage. Hey,
Press
so
L3
I'm
button in
finally
the air
doing
to
that
dive in
app
game
upgrade
speed.
I've been talking about, with a little help from my friends. That's a brilliant pun that doesn't make sense to you yet, but it will in a minute.
Triangle button. Create web line. Triangle button. Create web line. Press L3 button in the air to dive in game speed.
Crap.
Okay, I'm here.
There should be a launcher somewhere down there.
I don't see anything that looks like a launcher. Maybe it's under the sand?
L1 button. R1 button. Hold. Pull. L1 button. R1 button. Hold. Pull.
Okay, I see the launcher. Now what?
You're gonna 3D print a friend.
Triangle button. Launch drone.
On a rooftop, Miles kneels by a launcher. He web prints another friend.
I get it now. FRND. Let me guess. Friendly Relay Network drone.
Close, but it doesn't really matter. What matters is that it uses spatial and temporal correlated signals.
Over-the-air computation? You're a genius, Genki.
Oh, you.
Miles holds a friend.
I marked a path for optimal navigability. If you stay in the path, we'll get a stronger signal.
Cross button. Launch drone. Left stick. Pilot FRND drone.
Okay, local network is connected.
Crime reported. Break in.
New crime report.
I see it. On my way.
Triangle button. Web wings.
Boys said Spider-Man was at the gun club. Gotta move before he gets here.
Upside down Miles descends from the ceiling. He waves.
Hey, Need a hand?
Thieves wielding crowbars turn toward him.
Rapidly tap R1 button. Fire web shooters.
Lost your keys? There's
Triangle
a
button.
locksmith up the
Circle
street.
button. Finisher.
All of you guys are for one armored car? Seems like overkill. What if instead of stealing you, I don't know, tried to help rescue people?
Perfect dodge when your spider sense turns red to dodge and automatically shoot a web at your attacker. Press cross button to continue. Triangle button. Web strike. Left stick. Target select.
I'll rip your limbs off, spider!
Left stick. Target select. Triangle button.
Mijo,
Circle
are
button.
you okay?
Finisher.
Yeah, Ma. You
Triangle
okay?
button. Circle button.
See?
Finisher.
I'm downtown helping Gloria
Left stick.
at Feast.
Target select.
Oh, have you met with Mr. Sumida?
Triangle button. Circle button.
no.
Finisher.
¿Qué dijimos?
Left stick. Target
Spider-Man
select.
isn't going to get you into college.
I'll make it, Ma.
Triangle
Promise.
button. Circle
Gotta
button.
run.
Finisher.
Enough
Triangle
of
button.
this.
Circle
Bring in
button.
the big
Finisher.
guns.
Big guns?
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher. Left stick. Target select. Perfect.
A box truck skids to a stop. The roller door opens, and a massive muscular brute jumps out. He is flanked by companions.
That guy is huge.
Hey, boy.
Parry just before a melee impact to stagger the enemy. An early parry will be less effective. Press cross button to continue.
I could be in physics
Triangle
class
button.
right
Circle
now.
button. Finisher.
Memorizing abstract equations for hypothetical situations. I think I like this kind of physics better.
Left stick. Target select. Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
Here comes the exterminator!
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
Shoot the spider!
Triangle button.
That's
Circle
bad
button.
advice.
Shoot this!
R1 button. Plus. Triangle button. Upshot. Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher. Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher. Can't open FNF on the truck. Crime
app's
stopped.
finally
Reward.
updated.
20.
Check
Tech
it out.
parts. 200. Swipe left. Touchpad. Trapped in a high rise.
Ooh,
1 of
nice
1. Unknown.
work.
Meters.
New
Applies
request
to.
just came
Here.
in.
Or swipe left. Touchpad. Swipe left. Open FNSM app.
Genki,
Hold.
nice
R2
work on
button.
the app.
Plus. Cross button.
This'll help
Then
a lot of
release.
people.
Charge jump.
Thanks. Miles,
Armored truck.
let's
Crime
hit these
stopped.
last
Resume. Hold. R2 button.
Genki,
Plus.
nice
Cross
work on
button.
the app.
Then release. Charge
This'll help
jump.
a lot of people. Thanks. Miles, let's hit these last requests and get back to school.
Crap. Oh, I have to make a note to.
A burning building.
Spider-Man! Save us!
L1 button. R1 button. Hold.
Popped through a
Pull.
wall and ruptured a gas line!
A crystal? I'll check it out.
L1 button. R1 button. Hold. Pull.
A prickly object as large as Miles's torso hovers near the floor.
Wow, that
Irregular
just
clear
happened.
spikes jut from the center like icicles, and its core
Well, the
glows a
cough
deep
is getting a little
orange.
bit better, so I mean, I guess it's something.
What the hell?
Oh no.
Kicks the sand
No.
through a wall where more emerge.
Didn't
Hold.
we just
Triangle
whoop
button.
you?
Yank enemy.
You still here, Marco?
Hold. Square button. Air launch. Hold. Triangle button. Yank enemy.
Miles,
L1
it's
button.
MJ.
R1 button.
Just
Hold.
checking in.
Pull.
I think I'm finding Sandman again.
L1
Did
button.
he escape
R1
already?
button. Hold.
No, I'm
Pull.
at the raft. He's right in front of me.
Triangle button. Circle button.
I have a
Finisher.
hunch. Sit tight. Let me talk to his doctors.
Crap.
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher. Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
Sand minions latch onto Miles's wrists. One sends him flying with a powerful punch.
Okay, now you pissed me off. Guess this doesn't work on you.
Triangle button, circle button,
Okay,
finisher.
I talked to the doctors. Is
Triangle
there a
button, circle
sand
button,
crystal
finisher.
thingy near you?
Yes.
Okay.
Triangle button,
The
circle
doctors say
button,
Marco's
finisher.
mind is broken, literally shattered into pieces.
Freaky. So why are these sand dudes
L1
attacking
button,
me?
R1 button.
Probably
Hold,
bits
pull.
of his subconscious trying to protect
L1
whatever's in
button,
that crystal.
R1 button. Hold,
But listen,
pull.
if you can find
L1
all
button,
the pieces,
R1 button.
they say
Hold,
you might be
pull.
able to make him whole again.
Triangle button,
Being a
circle
sand
button,
person
finisher.
sounds complicated.
Nah.
Triangle button, circle button.
Yeah,
finisher.
so I guess we can give a whole story, and if you guys want,
Circle button, finisher.
if it does
L1
well,
button,
we can
R1 button. Hold, pull.
do what we can do all the side stuff.
Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
Okay,
L1
Marco.
button, R1 button.
Who
Hold,
was your
So-
subconscious protecting?
triangle button, collect crystal.
1 minute I was with you,
Right stick,
and the
rotate.
next,
Right stick,
You were
rotate.
gone.
Circle button.
Talking
Marco's
crystal.
memories. She's gone. Rewards.
Okay.
5. City tokens. 400 XP. Press
Seems like it
touchpad
holds a part
button
of
to view.
Marco's memory.
Financial district.
MJ said
Progress.
that there were more
5%.
crystals scattered around the city. Gotta keep an eye out. Gotta
Swipe
focus.
left. Touchpad.
People
swipe
need
left.
my help.
Open FNSM app.
Hey, you want to grab that last request?
Rescue limo passenger.
Looks like some
1
VIP
of
stuck in a
1
limo.
unknown meters. Applies to Peter or Mile. Alert. You cannot switch characters right now. Circle button. Back. Rescue limo passenger. 1 of 1 unknown meters. Applies to Peter or Miles. Rewards 700.
On it. Genki, is Mrs. Sumida still there?
Yeah, he's with Haley right now. She's trying to stall him for you.
Nice. Hopefully he's gonna tell me how to write my college essay.
You're not done with that yet? You know, since I already got into ESU, I could help you.
Nah, you
Right.
do too much already. Plus, if you help me get into college, you never shut up about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Hold. R2 button. Cross
Hey,
button. Swing
stay
jump.
away from that limo.
Ah! It's the spider! Get him!
Hold. Triangle button. Air yank. Square button. Attack and air. Hold. Square button. Swing kick.
You're done now,
And air.
Spider-Man.
Triangle button.
Paparazzi's
Hold.
bad
Air yank.
enough.
Square
But
button.
paparazzi with
Hold.
guns?
Swing kick.
Y'all are the worst. You know that?
Head you got a bat and his head's the ball!
Why can't we all just let people be people?
L2 button. Plus. R2 button. Zip to ground. L1 button.
Let's check
R1
on that
button.
person in the limo.
Hold. Pull.
Oh man.
Triangle button. Open door.
Inside the car lies a man with a lampshade mustache.
Hospital.
J. Jonah Jameson. I gotta tell Spider-Man.
Miles pulls Jonah out and slings him over one shoulder. Jonah's suspenders and striped shirt are coated in sand.
All right, Mr. Jameson. Let's get you to the hospital. Spider-Man, you gotta come see who the VIP in the limo was.
I shudder in anticipation. Sealing a hydrant, then I'm on my way.
Mr. Jameson, it's Spider-Man. You with me? Hey, Spider-Man. Look who it is.
What? Where am I? Spider-Man!
Jonah, my sunshine. You okay?
Help! I've been abducted!
What? No, I'm helping you, man.
Someone get a photo with this! Masked criminals kidnap beloved newsman!
Some things never change. Just be nice to the doctors.
They kidnapped me! I did not consent!
Miles deposits him on a gurney.
Menaces! I'm surrounded by menaces!
But J. Jonah Jameson is not going anywhere, you hear me? I'm not going anywhere! Wait, where am I going? Where am I going?
Doctors wheel him into the hospital. Peter checks his phone, then zips up a roof.
Mr. Parker, where are you?
Principal Evans. Hi. Yes, this is me,
Oof.
Peter Parker. I'm sorry. There was an emergency, and I'll be there soon. I promise.
I better see you in 10 seconds or...
Oh no. All right, you're breaking up. Well, soon.
Miles reads a text from Haley. He pats Peter's arm, then leaps off.
I can't believe I just did that.
Peter hangs his head before following. In a courtyard outside of the Brooklyn Visions Academy, Miles walks up to Genki and
Alright,
Haley.
guys. Once this thing ends, I'm gonna
Oh, he just left.
go to
Something
bed.
about going on vacation?
But before he left, he bought one of my paintings. He thinks I'm gonna be famous one day.
What? That's incredible, Haley.
Also, while you were gone, I found out that I got the Rand scholarship.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Bro, that's like a full ride.
Yay!
Big day for everyone. I'm really missing out.
Oh, man. I can't watch this.
Peter jogs up to the principal.
But I also can't look away.
Principal Evans.
Yeah. Guess who decided to show up today?
I know this looks terrible.
Looks?
And I'm so sorry.
It's more than looks.
No, I know. And this is the
absolutely
last thing that I
ridiculous.
wanted to happen, and it'll never happen again.
I've had enough of this.
No, look.
No more excuses. Your job is to protect these students, not to abandon them. You're fired.
She hands Peter's backpack to him. Crestfallen, Peter's gaze falls as she storms off. The trio watches.
That sucks.
Dude, you being Spider-Man must be so hard keeping a job.
Smirking, Haley prods Genki.
But I'm sure that you're gonna figure it out.
Genki
Eventually.
forces a smile while Haley nods encouragingly. Genki motions for them to walk off and Miles trails them. He and Peter give half-hearted waves to one another. Peter stands alone in the courtyard, shifting from foot to foot. Sunlight stipples the cement as it filters through nearby trees and gleams off of skyscraper windows like dozens of mirrors.
Alright, guys. I think that's gonna do it for this vid.
One thing at a time. Complete. Rewards. 7.
Yeah.
XP.
We'll have another one for you guys probably later today or tomorrow, maybe. We'll see what
You
it
weren't
goes
the
on.
worst teacher we've ever had, if that helps.
Think I can put that on my resume?
Alright,
Well,
cool.
listen. There's an open photo call at the New York Bulletin. I just sent a shot in yesterday. It's not much money, but it's money.
That's Robbie Robertson's paper. We used to work together at the Bugle. I think I know just what he'd like. Thanks, Miles.
No problem. I might send him a few more shots, too, if I have time.
Robbie always said, don't show me the city, show me New York.
Yeah. Laters.